The Strait of Hormuz is expected to open in the coming days. The U.S. promises to lift sanctions on Iran. It comes as the president heads back to Washington tonight after the G7 summit in France. NBC's Monica Alba has the latest on this agreement and what unfolded at the summit.
President Trump ending the G7 summit celebrating the memorandum of understanding that ends the war with Iran.
On Sunday, we reached an agreement with Iran that achieves everything we set out to accomplish, everything and much more.
But even as he celebrates, he floated the idea that hostilities may not be over.
It's a memorandum of understanding. If it doesn't get done in 60 days, that's all right. We go back to bombing.
Details of the memorandum, expected to be formally signed Friday, have been scarce. But today, a senior U.S. official tells NBC News in it Iran agrees to never produce nor procure a nuclear weapon and will negotiate on the country's nuclear program over the next 60 days. Ships will move through the Strait of Hormuz free during that period of time, though the official says that will continue because Persian Gulf states will never agree to a toll system. The president has insisted that Iran will only receive money if it adheres to the agreement.
We're not doing anything. We're not putting up money. Only if they're doing things right. They have to behave themselves. If they're not behaving, they get hit again.
The official says that money will come from Iranian frozen assets and happen gradually. Vice President Vance is expected to be at the signing Friday in Switzerland. He says the Qataris and Pakistanis who mediated the talks asked the U.S. to keep the text under wraps.
At the latest on Friday, we're actually trying to push them to get it out today because we want to tell the American people what's in this deal.
President Trump said he showed Israel a copy of the agreement, and though he had harsh words for Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu, today called him a good partner. And now that the G7 summit is over, President Trump is headed to the Palace of Versailles for dinner at the invitation of French President Emmanuel Macron. Monica Alba, NBC News, Washington.